Okay, this is going to be my analysis of the Batman v Superman trailer. An in-depth look at it, and I'll pause it at certain points and talk about things as we go along. So let's start it.
Today is a day for truth.
Okay, that's Holly Hunter, of course, is a senator holding hearings about, I guess, the events of Man of Steel. Superman landing.
The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for.
It looks so cool with him walking in and everybody's milling about. And so cool. And I love how bright his suit is.
That kind of power is very dangerous.
And I also noticed what somebody else said that he doesn't really talk except as Clark Kent in one other sequence that's coming up. And of course, this is Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne running towards his destruction. And I love how they tie that in with destruction, with Bruce Wayne being there. That's perfect. Of course, everybody else running away, running toward him. And that's awesome. And look like he's pissed. Hugging a little girl, obviously, and he's absolutely pissed.
Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
See, the committee holds him responsible. You see the sign there, Wayne Financial, building obviously in Metropolis. That's that, of course. And I love this shot too. I think that's Alfred, and look at Wayne Manor. Oh my God, look how it's just gone to seed. I don't know if there was a fire there or whatever, or just because even if it was a neglect, I mean, it wouldn't be that. That looks like actually something happened there in that scene, in this depiction of it at least. Looks like something happened, even if he didn't upkeep it. It's not going to disintegrate the way it looks like something happened. But then again, I know they're going to say that he's older Batman, and since something events happened, he obviously he's not not caring about stuff, so he let it go to seed, didn't bother fixing it up. And this is obviously the Batcave, and I believe they said that he lives, in the description, they say he lives in like a little townhouse thing off, not townhouse, a little cottage off of the mansion. He doesn't live in the mansion itself anymore, and underneath is where the Batcave is, where this is, and you can see, the stairs and stuff, and some suits and stuff in the background and stuff.
That's how it starts.
And look at that. Wayne Tower devastated. Doesn't kill. You let your family die. Now, people are speculating that maybe the Joker sent that to him, but I don't think it's the Joker's. I don't think in this universe, at least, he doesn't know who Batman is. So that could be somebody else, and I'll speculate on that when we get to a later scene who wrote that and could have sent that to him.
A favor.
You can see he's pissed. And I love this shot here of him getting back into shape. You see him pulling the heavy tire, building up the muscle again, getting stronger again. Because I love Alfred right there.
This bad vigilantes.
And that's Clark Kent talking right there. Talking to Perry White, obviously.
The one-man reign of terror.
See that? Batman looks like he's brutal in his and this is the scene right here, because I can't see what that is, but you see a bunch of bats flying up there. I guess it's Batman attacking a criminal, and of course the criminal screaming, of course. And then there's
You don't get to decide what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
See, Clark Kent taking on the Batman, which is kind of funny since he is Superman also. I love that shot right there.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope. People hate what they don't understand. Be their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't know this world is a thing. You never did.
I like that. Well, he has Lois Lane and his mother, of course, obviously in his corner, telling him he doesn't, because you can see he's having doubts probably about whether he's doing the right thing, being Superman, or whether he should have just, stayed hidden. But his mother is telling him, listen, help, be whatever. You don't owe this world. You don't owe this world anything. Okay? They have his back 100%, which I think is cool. You see the senator coming to see Lex. And Lex probably obviously has something on her.
You know the oldest lie in America, Senator. Devils don't come from.
And this scene is interesting. That Superman is bowing down to Lex, and Lex has something on his hand. See that? He has like a bandage on his hand. I wonder if he has a piece of kryptonite underneath that hand or something. But he's making Superman bend down in front of him, and you can see in this look right here, Superman's pissed. He is pissed, and maybe Lex has Lois Lane or something, and he forces Superman to bow down to him. Well, he has, like I said, he has that big piece of kryptonite that you're gonna see later.
They come from the sky.
And I love that shit. That was Mercy, and they open the body bag, and there's Zod. There's the body of Zod. Okay. Yeah. And of course, I know exactly what I'll speculate later about Zod's body and stuff, and what implications of that. But then this is a cool. So you see the bat suit right there, and you see the Robin suit. Okay, and you see it has spray painted by the Joker, and they're going to show you a close-up of it. Ha ha, joke's on you, Batman. Now, obviously, this is the Robin suit, and you see that it's kind of dark and looks burnt or something. And obviously, people are speculating, and I'm speculating as well, that this is Jason Todd. I know people are speculating that maybe it was Dick Grayson, but I think Dick Grayson in this, along due to Ben's age, or this Batman's age in this, I think probably Dick Grayson is alive and he's moved on, but this is Jason Todd, the Red Hood. Obviously, based on Death in the Family of Joker, killing him, and that refers me back to that earlier scene with the Batman getting the note, or Bruce Wayne getting the note saying, "You let him kill our family, right? Let him kill our family." And I think that's Jason Todd sending that to Bruce Wayne, obviously, because who later becomes the Red Hood. That's why I think that's my speculation about that. And although, like I said, this is the Joker, which is this ominous and haha, joke's on you, Batman. He keeps this suit obviously to remind him of his greatest failure, that he didn't protect, Robin. See that the R right there? That's just awesome.
Because you left, but you stayed that way. He has the power to wipe out the entire.
See these soldiers that are here, and you see Superman walking through them. I don't think those are Superman's. I think those are Lex hired goons, more to discredit Superman and stuff, and to kick off the Batman and Superman fight. I think that's just people Lex hired to worship Superman. In reality, it's really to destroy Superman. Okay, but you hear Batman talking about he can destroy the world, destroy the whole human race, which is, and then you see Batman right here pulling off the bat signal, the cowl, because obviously since he's been retired, it's been covered up. But he's pulling it off, and I guess he's calling out Superman. See if he has the armor on. I love that shot right here. That looks awesome with him in the armor, and the lighted eyes, and the bat signal up in the sky. It's raining. And right in the sky. That looks just freaking awesome.
I have to destroy him.
It's basically telling us that we have to destroy him. And I don't know what that shot is. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. So somebody going underneath the water. I don't wonder if that's them discovering kryptonite. It's just scene of people riding horses. I have no idea what in context was that scene from. And then there's, of course, they're recreating the scene where Batman, of course, when his parents died. You see there's Jeffrey D. Morgan playing his father, trying to protect his family, of course. And then there's young Bruce screaming and then the funeral. I see a young Bruce right there with Alfred's probably right there in front of him. And, it's Wayne right here. And then I think that might be the Batjet. And you see all this destruction around this. And I'll tell you exactly my theory about all that, but then keep going. And Then you see Lois Lane at a football game. I think this is the football game that they talk about. That's where where Ray Fisher Cyborg was at, and I think there's either a plane's going down or something else, something that catches Lois' attention, obviously. And then this Batman. It looks like, I don't know if he's at LexCorp. Could be at LexCorp. He's looking at somebody. And there's Gal Gadot as Lois Lane. Not Lois Lane. As Wonder Woman Diana Prince looking back. I guess it could. I don't know if that's in the same shot. Could be in the same shot. Him in the building and her outside the building getting ready to car. But then again, why would there be trees around there? You know, a grassy thing in front of a LexCorp, and who knows? And then the guy, of course, the guy checking her out. And there's the first great shot of Wonder Woman. And you see her leaping in. I think she clings her magic bracelets. Yeah, and there you go. And it creates like a sonic boom. And just, woo. And I wonder what, I think that's out, got to be out in the middle of nowhere, because I don't think these are buildings, I think, around there, but I don't know where that is. And she's created this big sonic boom, basically. And then you see Batman in the desert. And I think this is where the same spot where Wonder Woman's fighting at, except this is in the daytime. And you see he has kind of goggles on, and he has like a jacket on and pants over, I guess, his bat suit. And then you see people in the desert fight. These Superman troops firing indiscriminately. See, there's the Superman logo. Again, I think these are people that Lex hired, not actual Superman people that, Superman, that work with Superman. And then you see Batman out there fighting guys. And you see, he just looks like he ripped the guy's neck. And then there's the Batmobile right there. Explosion. And I think there's more Batman fighting bad guys. And he's just beating the crap out. It looks like, I don't know, some gangsters on the waterfront. And he's beating the crap out of them. And there's the Batmobile going through an explosion like you see in the first trailer. And then there's Superman looking back. And again, Alfred telling Batman that Superman is not our enemy. Alfred trying to be the voice of reason to try to rein Batman in. And don't see if it works. But yeah, this Batman is angry and he's pissed. And it's going to take a lot to get him to come around. And then you see LexCorp is on fire. It looks like some kind of explosion. And I can tell you my speculation about that. See the Metropolis right there, police cars, and I don't know if that's Lex on his motorcycle coming to his place. Yeah, see somebody just like ignore the cops and went straight through. Probably only Lex can do that because it's his company. And of course, there's bullets all over the ground. A basketball court, deflated basketball, a bunch of maybe tasers or something right there. And I think my speculation again, because you saw Zod's body earlier in the episode, in the trailer, that Lex experiments on the body and the body comes to life, and either he's going to be Bizarro or some version of Doomsday. And of course, I think that was going to reunite the Trinity, to have them team up together, and that's why I think Wonder Woman's fighting in the earlier scene where she clacks her bracelets together, and there's another scene with her coming up. But I think that's what's going to happen. Either he's going to create Bizarro, which I don't, maybe, but I don't think it's going to be Bizarro, because Bizarro is like a clone of Superman, and he would have to Superman DNA for that. But Zod's DNA, I think he'd create Doomsday, and that's just my speculation about that. You see, he has the kryptonite right there, so he's discovered the kryptonite. Either earlier shot where you see somebody going underwater and finding it, it could be that. And then I love this shot. You see Batman leaping and Superman's down and he's cracking and just basically stomps on him like that. He looks awesome in that iron suit, like he's kicking Superman's ass right here. Looks awesome. And you see Wonder Woman, there's another scene with her shield and the sword up and her lasso there, and she looks awesome right there. And you see she gets thrown back. Okay, there's only a couple of people that can throw Wonder Woman back, and I don't think that's Batman, and I don't think this is Superman doing this. I think this is the Doomsday character throwing her back. Okay, and she's, like I say, she's thrown back. Like, oh, I didn't expect her to be that strong, but, and then she's getting ready to go right back in. And then you see Superman flying in that same general vicinity. And I think Superman here, he's coming to help or to fight whatever being, Doomsday That I don't think it's Bizarro. I think it's Doomsday. I think Superman's flying there to help. See him flying through destruction and lighting his eyes up, and I think that's who he's shooting at. They cut it in a way that it looks like he's shooting at Batman, but I don't think I think he's shooting that at the Doomsday character, and not at Wonder Woman either. And then I love this shot right here. Batman on the wall, and then he using his grappling gun to escape away, repel away. And I think again that's the creature, the Doomsday creature, firing at Batman, and him going away would look so cool. It looks so cool. Because Superman would not, fire. He could disintegrate a regular human being with those eye beams, and he's not going to do that to Batman, even though they're fighting. I think when they fight, it's just going to be punches thrown, not him using his heat vision or something. Now, look at, again, Lex Luthor talking about the fights.
Versus night.
And I love that shot of Superman. Let me back that up a bit.
Black and blue.
Okay, there's that. God versus man, he says. Day versus night.
Day versus night.
And there's Superman with Lois Lane. And then here's Superman coming down. He looks pissed, super pissed. And it looks like that's when him in the middle of his fight with Batman, and Batman come flying through the glass. Superman, I guess, basically throws him through the window.
The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
I love that saying that. And you see Superman basically walking up to Batman in Gotham. Rips open the door in the way. Batman stands up like, now what? Lens flare. But that looks freaking awesome. See Gotham, City Gas. Yeah. And Superman face to face. I think that's their first meeting when they first encounter him. Like you said, because Clark is doing the story on Batman, so obviously he's aware of the Batman and his vigilanteism, and I guess Superman goes to tell him to stop it, probably to shut it down and not do it, not to do this. And of course, then Batman's not having it. Okay, so this movie's gonna be freaking awesome. Love the music, and Zack Snyder, and the script too it's really making this. I'm glad Ben Affleck brought Chris Terrio on to work on David Goya's script, because I'm sure Chris Terrio probably added a lot to David Goya's script. Because David Goya is an okay script writer, but sometimes he goes a little off, and I think Chris Terrio, being a better writer, probably just fine-tuned, and all the memorable quotes and stuff are in here are probably from him, as well as David Goya had a bunch in Man of Steel. I have to give him credit for that. And also he did in The Dark Knight. But I think Chris Terrio made the story stronger and stuff. And like I said, I don't think Wonder Woman is in this movie as much as Batman and Superman. They're the main protagonists in this movie. And I think Wonder Woman comes along to help. Like I said, you see that scene in the Entertainment Weekly issue where they saw Batman flirting with Wonder Woman at some kind of society function. But I think her role is not as big, which is good. And I think, like I said, I think Aquaman and the Flash's cameos are like probably towards the end of the movie, or maybe even after the credit scene where Superman is talking to Batman and telling him there's others out there like us, and probably show them something like that. And that's where they get their little cameo in this. But Wonder Woman looks awesome. Gal Gadot, I have to give her props, because like I said, I wasn't happy with that choice. I wanted the girl from True Detective, Alexandra Daddario, who was also in Perry Jackson. I wanted her to be Wonder Woman. I thought she had the right look for it. But Gal Gadot looks like a badass in this, and hopefully, it looks like she's gonna do. She looks the part. So hopefully her acting will match up. And I can't. This movie trailer was just freaking awesome. This will hold me, I guess, for the rest of the year, because I don't think they're gonna release any more trailers for this movie till maybe January. Maybe another trailer then. I think they've released two awesome trailers so far, and I think they'll probably wait and probably release another trailer. Would they release another trailer with Star Wars? Not because Star Wars is coming out in August. What's July already? So August, September, October, November, December. That's 5 months later. Would they release another that would be smart in a way because a lot of people are going to see Star Wars, so maybe one last trailer or another trailer during Star Wars that's coming out Christmas time, end of the year. That's 5 months from now, so why not? Because then I don't think anything of note is coming out January, February, so maybe that'll be another trailer during that. Anyway, hope you like my speculation in this video. I had fun doing this, and maybe I'll do this, more trailer breakdowns in the future. Just let me know what you think of it. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.